Video words thrown in YouTube format to expose the daily vlog of being no one knows. Secret foes, life's pain and woes, rants and thoughts. Daily journal with iPhone in his grabs to show it off.
Garbage phone stand. I just woke up. Kind of sort of drinking coffee. Yeah, I bought this phone stand, and it was when I was driving this truck, 26-footer budget Penske. I bought it when I was driving the Penske, two Penskes, not at once. Just the guy just alternated trucks because this, that, and the other thing, whatever. Anyway, I bought this phone stand, and it was either Love's. It wasn't T. It was Love's or Flying J. And I saw it. I was like, I could go to Walmart, this and the other thing, but it had a charger in it, and it was mounted on the fan. You could mount it on the window pane, and I didn't buy it for recording purposes or put the GPS in there. It was just to charge it because my iPhone, the charging hole, if you will, the charging area, the inside is messed up. That my iPhone charger doesn't even work. I use this one. It's a off-brand, you would say generic, and this one works just well. It's a 3-piece. I had this for like a couple years, and this one actually is good, but just doesn't charge as fast. So I bought that, and I was using that, and it was because I had to put the phone on the bench, and it would slide, and it just like I had to put it in like that just to leave it there. Just the phone charger was uncomfortable, So I bought that, and long story short, couple weeks go by, like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and one of this guy from this company Piranha, he like flew so we could make it in Indiana City, which I had to wait three hours for him at the airport. Anyway, we went to Pennsylvania, and he pulls up to my street in my house, the storage area he was going for is like 2.5 miles away, maybe a little more, 3 or 4, to the next town. And he drops me over in there. I'm taking all my stuff. I had to make like 2-3 trips. I was just putting it in front of my house. I didn't go like in the back to the apartment. I put stuff, and I was like, and I let him have the phone, so I didn't even care. I don't even say it's garbage. Problem was, it would shake a little, It's the plastic, the connector. Even if you get it really tight, it was stable a lot of times, but I couldn't get a good view of the camera on me. And it was, I just not gonna use it. And by the way, I also thought maybe, a day or two out, he said, come by this and that, you're gonna be leaving California. Maybe I'll get it back, maybe not, maybe somewhere else could use it. I just didn't care too much for it. It wasn't about the money. I think it must have been over $20. I think it was like on sale. It was like they lowered the price or something like that. But I had these flip-flops in there, and I bought them way years ago, and they were just walked all over. They were just very thin. They should be thicker like this. They were just very thin. Also, the piece that goes, in between your toes, that one piece broke off on one of them. So I remember I glued it back, and first I glued it back, it wasn't secure enough. It broke off. I glued it again. It was still secure, but they were uncomfortable because I glued it in between the toes. It was just a little bit forward, so it would scratch in between my toes. So they weren't perfect. But I remember when I did that, I was like, I'm all about reusing. I'm not about plastic, like literally plastic, because it breaks. I'm about reusing, refurbishing. So I'm like, I want to have these forever. I mean, till I leave this earth or something like that. I want to see how long I could have them for. And those flip-flops were gone. I remember coming inside the house, and I just didn't see them again. And also my pair of Dickies working pants, they must have been like $40, $50. And yeah, it sucked because like for $40, $50 or something like that, maybe more, for a pair of work pants, the blue ones, right? Those are the shorts, Dickie shorts. Those are the ones I would use for like, moving jobs. They just look like a part of the uniform. Some moving companies like blue shirts, so you put a blue shirt in with those blue pants, and it looks like working attire. But I could get those shorts back. I could go to the store, by $40, $50. They're gone as well, And it's like he must have thought it was cool. He liked it, this and the other thing. But it's really about sentimental value. Like whether Jake took it or not, I don't know. I'm not gonna say he did. It's like, as soon as I came here, I don't know if I remember them being here and then they were just gone, but like, who would have taken them? My cat, my mom would steal them. So I don't know. It was just a sentimental value of the flip. I could go and buy the same flip flops for like $50. Because that's when I first bought them in 2015. When I bought them in 2015, I was going to Poland and I wanted something comfortable. I spent 2 weeks in Poland. Me and my parents, we went for a wedding. And those were the first pair I bought. And they were just so comfortable and relaxing. Open toes, open feet, you don't have socks or shoes or boots on. So, it was just like, it was a chill experience. But it's really about, it's like, I'm not saying I had some thoughts when I was in the truck. I just remember putting them and I was just like, I don't know if I told the guy, oh, he says they're nice. I said I had them for so long. I want to keep them for a long, long time. I want to see how long they last. And they're gone. It's really about somebody just like, you have a sentimental value about material items, which it'll go away. I'm not that really, really angry, although I am, but about, someone just trying to either mess you up emotionally, in a cowardly way. Not with words and, oh, you messed up this, and that, and they're right. And it's like, all right, well, let me fix that. Let's be tactful about this. Let's work on it. No, it's usually like, those people will make up lies. They'll be very childish. They'll be like, just like a typical internet troll, vapid, no kind of real point to talk about. And especially with those flip-flops, So it's just like, it really gets me. If I was at a certain place, if someone took it because, they had no other shoes or something like that, they needed to walk, I get it. You stole them, you took them for your own personal benefit. But when you steal and you take something for a benefit just to hurt somebody, just because it resonates, it just, it's disgusting. And it happened to me once in the street in New York with this fat tire bike I had that cost like $850. And then I found out someone took it and they didn't know what to do with it because it was just too short and they couldn't even ride it. It was too big for them, But in the religious spectrum, they call that thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's goods. Covetousness, if you're pronouncing it properly. It's almost not like a klepto, but someone that sees how you emphasize whether it's a material good or a relationship, and they just want to take it from you just because they want to have that experience, how it feels. They want to take that away from you. Either they want to give you pain, or they want to have that same joy, that feeling that you had. It's very disturbing to see them like that. So, by the way, I just got a Luke West video on my phone. I didn't want to go on my laptop and watch it. I just scrolled down, let it play, and the dude just going to Taco Bell. He's excited about Taco Bell, this and that. It's just a vlog, But he's talking about he's gonna get a new phone mount. I uploaded a video about him, complaining about a phone mount, this and that being, illogical. It's just like, buy at a better place or a better brand, or go take have experience and go take a look at that. But it's neither here nor there. It's just, it was just this one vlog, and then he edited like 3-4 times, so it was just a little different. But anyway, it's just about, people just like, going on the way just to hurt you, and hurting you in a way when they don't even need what they're hurting you or something like that. They just want to give you some kind of psychological pain.